Still trying to throw the ball. On first and goal, second and goal. Panicking at third. Fourth, I'm wishing for a muff.
I'm excited to have Robert in the house, man, from Oakland, California. Plays safety at Washington State. Went to Deer Valley High School and played at CCSF. Man, how you doing tonight?
Doing well, man. Thankful for my guys to be here, having me here on this show, on this set. Spent a lot of time with both of them, so, it's a good deal.
I don't appreciate Jose. You missed out on that Castro Valley year, though, man. You got to throw that year in high school, man. We made history together. Me and Rob did some things that year.
Was that your best year in high school?
I don't know. You got that.
Well, individually, stats-wise, yes. I did my thing my junior year. The offers started rolling in. I went farther, though, with my Deer Valley squad, deeper down in the playoffs. So, I had great 2 years at both schools.
Man, I mean, me personally, I've seen Robert play since we was young, man. We both played San Andreas Crusaders. To see him grow as a player, man, has been amazing from Pop Warner High School to college. Always been a fan, it's all love. So, but let's get into it, man. How was playing ball at Washington State?
Hey, man, it was everything you could dream of, like you said, coming out of Deer Valley. I actually took my scholarship to UC Davis. Didn't like it there, bumped head with a couple of coaches, and I decided to leave my scholarship and pursue my dream to playing Division I ball at a higher level. And, to this day, it's one of the best decisions I've ever made. A lot of people, scolded me for making that decision because you don't see too many people leaving schools that, is getting paid for them. It was a risk I took on myself, and I stand by that. So, playing at Washington State, coming out that tunnel, those first couple of games, playing in those big games against USC on a Friday night on ESPN, you live for those kind of moments. So, it was great, man. Got everything I wanted to out of it. And, to be in the situation that I'm in right now, it's a blessing.
Brother, I want to ask you one question about a stop that all three of us have took in our past. We kind of touched on it in the last episode, but the junior college route. Can you explain that decision? How was that process for you? And then try to give us a little background on your time in junior college.
Yeah, definitely. Junior colleges was one of the best decisions I've ever made. There I was able to grow. I was able to learn more about the game. It was a humbling experience because I wasn't on scholarship no more. So I had to get a little extra job to get some cash in my pockets. I was taking BART, an hour across the way to San Francisco to go to school and practice, and then we're taking BART back. I'm tired, and I still got to get some change in my pockets, and still got to make it work. And, I was stressing because if I don't get a scholarship to another school to transfer, what am I left with? You know what I'm saying?
You almost kind of betted on yourself.
I'm betting on myself. So
I remember you calling me, telling me before you did the decision, man.
Exactly.
You might have to just bet on yourself on that one.
Exactly.
That was a smart move,
there was no other option for me to do than grind. I had to pass 22 units my spring semester in order to go D1 after I already got my scholarships. And, I never grinded out of school that much. And, JUCO teaches you a lot about life, man. You grow a lot. It makes the Division I process so much easier. You see a lot of young guys come in as freshmen, and I was already a vet. And, you see them fold because, they get too into the college life, and, school becomes hard for them, and they can't balance things. And JUCO teaches you how to be a grown man and balance your life. And, it's one of the best things.
That's for all our young athletes out there just didn't sign, because we know National Signing Day just passed. So
yeah, man,
I hope y'all take that message you heard, man. Run with it.
Don't ever be discouraged to go JUCO, man. It does wonders for a lot of people, man.
No, definitely. JUCO opens so many opportunities, like you touched on. I feel like you grow up faster, and it gives you that. I think the word, I feel like dog is used a lot with JUCO because you don't have special tutors and stuff for your classes. You got practice, and your practice isn't surrounded by your class schedule. It's practice when practice is. So you take a night class after. Like you said, a lot of people have extra jobs. There ain't no free gear, none of that. Nice. So, to make it out of JUCO and play Pac-12 was a big success. So, at your time at Washington State playing ball, what was your favorite moment that you played, game, in college?
Oh, man, that's tough. Not really, though. So, my junior year, I do kick return as well, hence the, Twitter name, the social media names. I do kick return. So, I was able to we were down 10 against Arizona State, and I ain't gonna lie, like, the game was crazy. The fans was in it. You know, it was one of those kind of games, and everybody, you know, was Arizona State. My bad. Arizona State was on us. You know, they was playing good. Kalen Ballage, he's on the Dolphins right now. He just broke out for like a 67-yard run. All momentum's against us, and they kick us the ball. You know, I catch it in the end zone. Usually, my coach tells me, you know, if you catch it deep in the end zone, take a knee. I caught that thing at like 104. I was like, bro, I'm taking it, and then everything collapsed. I spun up out of there, made it down the sideline, gave one dude a move. Kicker came, hesitated him. Tiptoed down the sideline and, you know, kept it moving. As I'm running to the end zone, I'm just like, damn. Like, you know, this is an experience, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm lit. I'm juiced, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then as I cross that end zone, no flags, because that's the main thing you be worried about, especially on special teams, no flags. And I was just like, damn. Like, ran back and kicked. And you feel me on ESPN, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then I just remember social media blowing up and stuff like that because, you know, college, you know, I played defense. So you scoring a touchdown, you know, in college football, that's big. You know what I'm saying? That's big. Pick six, fumble recovery.
I got me one. That's big.
I remember, it's big. It's a different feeling. And being able to do that, bring us up 7-10, we shut them down again on defense, and then we just start running it up on them. And then we end up winning that game, man. So after that, I say that's one of my biggest experiences.
Let me take it to the DB play a little bit here, brother. For me, first of all, what's your top 3 traits you think a DB should have? Mine is your eyes, ball skills, and you gotta be able to tackle well. What about you?
Yeah, I definitely agree with those. Eyes is very important. Tackling skills, you know, if you're a safety, you for sure got to tackle. You the last line of defense as a corner. You just better make sure you do something to get that man down. And then what was your third one?
I said ball skills.
Ball skills. Ball. Yeah. Ball skills is definitely that's definitely important as well. I mean, that explains the perfect DB. Look at a guy like Jalen Ramsey. You know, he has all 3. But if I could say the best 3 characteristics a DB could have, definitely be eyes. I'm gonna say tenacity, and then ball skills. Yeah, you gotta have ball. If you can't play the ball, man, you going a lot of plays is gonna be made on you. So
definitely.
Yeah, you know, Robert, you know, he's defensive player, D-lane defensive player. You know, I played offense, and I feel like as an offensive player, number one thing I feel like going against good DBs I saw was patience. I'm throwing all these different moves at you at the line, this and that. And when you play a DB with amazing patience, I would say it can get frustrating at receiver because, you know, I think that's number one. But
I think the patience fall into your trust and belief into your technique as well. That's like true, yeah. I played with a guy, Harlan Miller. I think he was with the Cardinals. He played with me at Southeastern. He went 3rd round, I think, but ran like a 4.7, I think, at the combine, but super technical, like real technician, you know? And I think when you have that belief in your technique, it allows you to be patient. It allows you to wait at the line of scrimmage to get your hands on the DB play, have your eyes on the hips in the right spot. So, just having that discipline and being within your stuff.
I'll take one of those back. I'm gonna add discipline on there as well.
Yeah, okay.
Because you gotta
that
be
fall in my
as a
patience as well.
Yeah,
exactly.
And I play too, being disciplined, definitely.
You know, so you had a great career at Washington State. I mean, I remember that kick return. My first thought was, I didn't know Rob could fly like that. I knew you was fast, man. I didn't know you could fly like that.
A lot of people say that, but I'm fast though, man.
We see that. That speaks for itself, and that's gonna tie us into, you know, last year. You know, continuing out. You know, trying to get into the league. You had a pro day last year, and this year you got another pro day coming up. But I know you spent some time with the AAF. How was that experience? And you know, how was that being around that for a moment?
Well, you know, as you said, I signed with the AAF, and as long as it was, you know, it was something cool. You know, it gave me another opportunity. I felt like to go showcase my skills and you know, get that chance to play again at the next level. Because after pro day, I talked to 9-10 different teams, and draft day came, didn't talk to nobody. Got rid of that agent because, you know, she didn't do her job. But after that, you know, did the combine for the AAF down in LA, ran a 4.4, signed with the Arizona team. Fastest DB there. Signed with the Arizona team. Time went on, you know, I trained for that. And then went in for mini camp. We had mini camp, and you know, pretty much what the league. So about the AF, what I'm gonna say is, the league is for what they brought up about is, you know, for guys that didn't get their shot out of college, or guys that just got in the league and they want to, you know, try to get back in it, you know, to help those guys out. But what I feel like it is, I mean, I seen the stat in the game the other day, and it said 81% of the guys have signed NFL contracts already. So that was just something to get the kids out there. And, you know, I'm thankful for what they did. I think they went about it the wrong way. I didn't even get a chance to put pads on to show them I could play football before them.
Brother, you told me, like I said, I thought it was supposed to be a developmental league. So I'm thinking we got fresher kids fresh out of college that should be given these opportunities and chances, not these 6-year vets. Like, you can't really develop no 6-year vet to me.
I think the AAF should be more modeled around like how the G League, D League is the NBA.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying. So you have that development. You know, if you're a practice squad guy or made through training camp, you're not put on pad. I mean, you know, you're not in NFL. It's not real contact anymore. So you can go 2 years without tackling someone and expect to perform. So we'll see where it goes. I think if it gets that D League, it's kind of that NBA format, I think it'll be great for the league. If not, I think it'll just turn into CFL or the arena ball type of stuff. So
what they said is it's a complimentary league. They don't want to call it a development league. That was one of the things they focused on.
So is the NFL attached with it? Or
They're working hand in hand with the NFL. You know, they want players to get out. You know, one of the things I turned down the CFL to go to the AAF because CFL, you do a 1-for-1 deal or you do a 2-year deal, and then with the AAF, you get a 3-year contract, sign for $250K, and you have an NFL out clause in the contract. So that's what I was looking at. I was like, okay, that's something I want to do. Make some quick money, doing the sport I love, and then had a chance to go play in the league right after that. So, still looking back to it.
You prefer man or zone, and why?
Man.
I
prefer man to man.
You like it? Okay.
Man to man.
I like that too.
Man.
Me versus you.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the way to go. Thank you. Thank you for coming on the show, Robert, on the pod, man. It's good to have you. Best of luck, upcoming pro day, man. I know you'll get your shot. You got the speed, you got the ability, and like I said,
put this man in pads, man. Watch what my brother do, man. You just gotta put the boy in pads.
Don't let the size fool you. Anybody that play Southern Crusaders can hit.
Man, appreciate y'all for having me. Like I said, man, I love what y'all about to do with this, man. I see great potential and look forward to speaking with y'all when I get on the road with everything. So
we'll definitely have you back up, man, when you sign on, brother. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for coming on.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Appreciate it.
But let's get into it. Like I said, we're gonna announce the winner of last week's episode. D-Lane.
My guy Daniel Gutierrez is the winner. It's my guy out of CV, man. So I think I got his number. He know we'll touch bases. I'll make sure I get that to you, Daniel. Thank you, man. You touched all 6 of our Super Bowl MVPs for the Patriots. Super Bowl wins. You got all 6 correct. So we will be getting that to you.
Good job. And that's a cool thing when we give out prizes. We drop them off personally. Want to just thank you for supporting us and listening to our pod. So the next week winner, like I said again, you got to like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel. The question to win a $25 Visa gift card is, what year did the NFL start electric time 40s at the Combine? Again, what year did the NFL start electric time 40s at the Combine? Get the year right. First person to like, subscribe, comment will get a free $25 Visa gift card. And man, I think that kind of sums us up for tonight.
Yeah, man. I think next week we might have 2 guests for you. We got 1 secure for now. We might have 2 on the show for you next week. But thank you for tuning in, guys.
Thank you.
Still went for it.